Velo does the same. They're trying to maintain some control and order. They're going to go after Gabbi again. Blinding Light Velo, he's going deep. Polison could be in trouble. The T1, if it attacks him right now, would be really bad, and Gabbi will find it anyway. I mean, Velo's trying to go after March, and Polison's going after Gabbi. And well, now, Velo, Blinding Light, March kind of knocks him the other way. Velo turns around. Gabbi, though, salving up and has Void to use. Out of range is barely. Here comes Tims, who's been missing off the map, and Gabbi will pick up. Meanwhile, the thing is as well, while they TP top like that, nothing to say is in trouble. Armel, Gabbi, they're just going to set up on this sniper, although he is doing some nice damage to Armel. They will still find the kill. Velo should be able to find the trade. The Fairy Fire is there, but Armel will not be enough, and now Gabbi needs to run away, but Velo back after KP, perhaps even Tims on the Enigma. Tims, though, he'll throw out the Malefice, and everything appears to just be resetting in this mid lane. Oh, never mind. Apparently, Gabbi just finds Miracle.
Yeah, I mean, that's still a pretty big kill. You do see Velo regaining some space with those early kills. Still just enough to get him a soul ring and nothing else. So you are still kind of winning out here as TNC. In fact, Gabbi's not done.
Apparently, yep, he's just waiting for a black hole attempt. Winter is keeping eyes on him, though. Meanwhile, Roshan is falling low. Omni is there on Armel, but doesn't really do much. Roshan goes down. He does manage to grab it just in the nick of time, and Gabbi, he'll get started. Tim finds a black hole on 3 of them as well. It's going to be a beauty of that. Winter goes down as well. Now Velo, he's a sitting duck to Armel. There goes the Aegis. And TNC will just surround. And well, Velo, there's really not much he can do here. There's no Roshan to deny yourself to either, and he will just run into a cave and die peacefully. Either way, it kind of concerns me here for AXH, because even if they drag this out, if this Night Stalker breaks the distance on the sniper, he's just dead. It's KP, gonna get caught, he'll be fine, although does drop low, but borrow time is there, and now Gabbi just going in with the 4-man Void. He'll go straight after Polson on the Shaman. Meanwhile, the sniper, nothing to say, fighting Armel. He will end up going down, though. Miracle does end up fighting Tims meanwhile, and now the Chain Frost bouncing around Miracle, actually making work happen with Winter. But here comes Gabbi once again on the Night Stalker, takes him out, and Sanity's being chopped on Miracle. KP says hello. Meanwhile, around, do see that the Hunter of the Night coming in, Tims, he's ready to go whenever, although they have found Polson, now the Chain Frost from Winter just stopping this Enigma. Black Hole will come out, he caught the Jug, it's just the Jug alone, but that's the only one they really want. Meanwhile, Gabbi finds Miracle, Tims found Miracle, in fact Winter was taken down by Gabbi, and now nothing to say, tries the BKB TP, it will be no good as Velo trying to outrun them right now. He's probably not going to get away though, as Sanities does end up dropping.
Radiant.
It's just how the bot front by himself. Well, Gabbi being slowed down, KP as well. Looks like they might just focus down KP. In fact, borrow time is there just in the nick of time. Mel jumps in as well. He'll get started. The Velo does BKB, and here's the Will-O-Wisp. And, well, Gabbi, he'll jump straight in on that sniper. Nothing to say is gone. Now the Void comes in on the Lich. He's gone as well. Gabbi doesn't look like he's done quite yet, though. Polson will hex up. Can they cancel the TP? They absolutely can. The Void will make it in time. And now they get a third pickup. In fact, there might be even more, as Velo will at least manage to TP out. Tims just following Miracle in the Shadow Blade, and now Miracle's dead as well. Probably not recommended, as Tims does have the hole back up. Gabbi doesn't even care for the Roche. He goes straight after Polson, but BKB was already committed. Polson will go for the BKB TP. Yep, that's through it. And now Black Hole. It looks like Tims did end up finding nothing to say by himself. And with that, do they go ahead and just take another Rax? Well, they'll go for more hero kills first. Winter will go down. Miracle being slowed up, although he'll be alright. Mel jumps in with the Sanities and almost blows up the Jug. The Biomax are coming out. Velo almost a 4. Chain Frost bouncing through, but not really doing much. They may end up finding the Abaddon, though no KP. He pops the borrowed time. And Tims? Yeah, they'll go after that top Rax now. Omni. Pretty decent, but doesn't really do enough damage to anyone. Miracle spins, just tries to do something, but everyone's just getting destroyed on the side of AXH. Will-O-Wisp is there on the Jug as well. They take him out, and there's the GG well played.
Full HP, full bottle up. can apply that harass once more. He's not going to be too worried about what happens or trading with a support in this case. He's having a good time in the soft lane, much better than I'd expect. You expect a bit more presence from Prada, but he's just been stacking up.
Yeah, meanwhile, Gabbi, I mean,
it's just not happening. You lost your tier 1 down bot as well.
If they could find a kill to Gabbi, it'd be amazing. Gabbi just outruns them. Now Mel comes in on the Ember as well. They're straight onto Witch, but they have Burner there to support on the Gyro. It doesn't matter though. Witch will go down on the DP, and now Burner's going to chase down Gabbi. He'll get started with the Void. Burner, he'll try up and throw the call down out. He's trying his best to fight, but there's no TPs coming in, and that's going to mean he's probably just going down, and does. And the TP from Wish does come out eventually, but Gabbi, that's free food for him.
Oh my
it's
god.
It's going to go back in. I'm surprised he doesn't cancel it off.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of looking back at Gabbi, he is currently 1.2k ahead, and it looks like he's going to find Greedy on the Sand King once again as well, as Greedy does Burrow Strike away. He's still level 5, Gabbi's level 7, there's the Void coming out as well, and Greedy just has no, he just stands there, he knows.
Oh man. Oh man, that's just...
Job. They just stand there and take it.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's literally nothing... And you just don't have a response just yet from the Nod.
Now they'll go on to that T1 mid tower, and it really is seemingly a repeat of game number 1. KB falling low top lane, although he'll just time perfectly, he'll find a bounty rune, and he'll go find another. Meanwhile, mid lane, they end up losing Witch on the DP, and it looks like Artun end up finding March on the Ogre, but now it's going to get the cost of his own life. Greedy is there though, and there's a much time left on Gabbi, but the dust comes out. Greedy going to be the target they go for instead, and so he will sacrifice himself for the sake of the TA to get out. But it's going to be a 7-3, 5k net worth lead for the side of TNC.
Farm? That blink, perhaps you...
I know. I think he's going to back off, Armel. He could just jump in with that level 1 chains. They certainly are. Armel. That's a lot of damage on Witch, and I think he's going to back off. Armel, he can just jump in with that level 1 chains, and he does find the Sand King once again, but Greedy going to try and outrun them. Gabbi now, though, popping the Knight, and it looks like he wants Burner on that Gyrocopter, and it's going to be a very easy pick off the battle, although Will-O-Wisp has been dropped, but there's the remnant back into Prada. There is a double damage there on Armel as well. We're just trying to fight, but it's so much damage from Armel, as they will find one. I'm just waiting for the next line of fist to be available. It looks like he may not even need that. In fact, he does just use it. They're going to find Greedy as well on the Sand King. He goes down. Burner's still being chased as well. The shockwave does connect with KB, and Burner has nowhere to go. And it looks like Gabbi will be the one to pick it up once again. It's going to be a 4-man wipe going into this 13-minute mark. The only person to survive that was Atun, who wasn't even there.
I don't know what to say. This is Robert in game 1. Maximize.
Gonna find him, or being chained up, still to go up. Be there, and KP does have Skewer available, does have help coming in. They could punish here, I know, but they're gonna lose Prada in the process. Prada doesn't have the Will-O-Wisp, no. They will back off now. KP doesn't want to borrow this, though. Armel is there and does find Prada now straight onto Wish. The DP being chained up, still to go after the Magnus, but he has RP available. He just needs the mana. It won't even matter, though. So I'm gonna go down as well.
Oh man.
And Burner, you need to fly the hell out of there, sir. It is not a good... By the way, John, you got your wish. There's a Deso on Armel, so you got the Deso into the Empower. He is going for the physical build of the Ender Spirit.
That's exactly what you want to see. In this case, I mean, you have all the buffs in the world, why not go for it? The magic damage would be nice in this case, because again, they have no way of mitigating that either, but you've got so much more going for you physically. It makes sense. You don't need to worry about any sort of BKB timings coming out. Just have all the power in the world, no matter what. And we are kind of maybe seeing the same thing here on... a bit.
And even if Unknown are aware of this, and they should be, because there are plenty of wards scouting them out, I don't believe they may make it in time. They've smoked up them. They're going to try. Roshan, again, going to be very, very low. They're going to fire striking straight onto KP. Get rid of that Max, but he is so darn tanky. Roshan's gone. It is all too late. A Wish is just going to melt through that exorcism. Prana goes down as well. Now the boss greedy on the Sand King, and more is to come as they are chasing a Tun. He will at least meld up. Do they have a dust? Does it even matter? They seem to know where he is. They find up with the sentry. There's the GG call.
Oh.
17 minutes in. So both games.
Yeah, I'm gonna be this well for. Else you just be smashed out. Gabbi, he pops that hunter, then he gets the kill on Tree. Dodges the stun strike, just enough to survive. Can't to himself. Out of base. Full F will stop Gabbi's.
3 for 1.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're the ones that lost the player. Yeah, they still get 3 bounties, and here we go. Look at Invoker. He's in trouble. The science is up. It finally wears off, though. He gets his kills to walk, but they have the dust, of course. The call down. Not even real needed just to secure it. And Faith Beyond also dropping because of it, too. Flying on top of him. He also falls. And this nice Stalker says, yes, it's nighttime. And you're all my food. Shaker, you're not getting away after, which you'll do. So the only death ends up being Zeus. On the Radiant side, he died elsewhere. Of course, a Aegis kill as well. 897.
He has the dust. He caught him with the dust. 897. He might fall here. He might be the secondary target to fall. It seems he does take down one bounty rune on the other side, though.
Hey, he does good taken out. He mentioned though March also
They recharge. So that's pretty much a decent victory for them. And they smoke up. They're going in again.
Oh, this tree though. This tree will expose them, and Gabbi's like, damn it, I'll kill you now. I mean, they'll do that, but again, that's kind of a minor victory for Ehome. Really, it allows the team to see where the others are at. They can now play defensive accordingly, and that's exactly what's going on. In fact, screw defensive, they're going offensive. Gabbi jump Cataclysm comes out, but the follow wasn't really there the best as it gets forced out to save Gabbi. Now he is back in. Here comes Yashin Spirit as well. Gabbi's taking chunks of damage to this Enchantress despite the BKB. I'm gonna be somewhat careful, but VT faded. And taking enough.
No buyback. 90
no buyback.
seconds without the drought, yeah.
Alright, 85 seconds. That is quite a while, in fact. Now Earthshaker, he's going to make his way out. Or Enchantress. Being right down for the Gyrocopter. Look at the attacks from Gyro, by the way. Does have overgrowth. Again, ready to go, but with 2 cores still dead, both Enchantress and Drow. What is it really going to do? Invoker, you just keep throwing abilities at you. Gabbi, though, says, I'm tired of your spells. I want to kill you. We'll do just that. Has a buyback on Invoker, but this could be the beginning of the end now. It's a lineup that certainly has that potential that just snowballs.
Nice Stalker, 2 bounties on top lane. Also, the buyback, of course, like you said, 2 lanes down. Ehome is in a really rough spot. And let's see, nice Stalker mid lane versus Invoker. Can get him.
Yes.
And that's a dieback, so you don't have a buyback.
And now they got to run.
I think 3 needs to sacrifice himself, yeah. Just realize you're gone. Help Fate Beyond get out. Oh, Roar is there.
No Lincolns on Enchantress. And you talked about the Abyssal Blade. There you go. Gyrocopter has it. The Axe Blessing in hand too. That's Stalker. Okay, well maybe not. Darkest Edge. He's going in. He wants to make a play. Get some BKBs activated. And Invoker's gonna drop like a freaking rock. Oh,
does have the buyback, but man, that nice Stalker just 1v5 that 1v4. He just jumped in forward.
I mean, again, Nimbus Cloud was there, 2 of them in fact, but yes, I get your point. He was certainly not afraid, and for good reason. Invoker will buy back.
And they see it.
There you go. It's not going to be any damage. If you're going to fight this one, I'm saying the multiple marathon being used, not going to keep Invoker alive. That's what anyone can get. Gabbi, he's the cheesy got low. He's back up, building. He's locked down, forced down, into the bump push back in. And Nimbus Cloud is doing so much damage, favoring TNC I don't believe it. They're fighting at the fountain. Everyone buying back for Ehome. And now TNC has to retreat from here.
Man, that is crazy. I
He
think
needs to just push out the creep waves, and that's really it. They're going to jump in once again, but we're coming out. Gabbi following up. Tree protection going to be the focus. Maybe not the best focus, though. They get the sheep on a change. It's put away. Who's melting? And no buyback for 2 minutes. No buyback indeed. VTP-ated. Look at that damage coming out, but it's not enough. Armel able to tank it. In fact, Ethereal Blood's not going to save her either. And she is dead too. There are no buybacks across the board. And there we go. Finally, GG's called. TNC nearly a 70,000 network lead. But it took a bit of it apparently. Ehome